I'll be able to tell her, guys, but I'm super excited. It's full planche today. We are peaking as part of the program. 2 to 3 seconds, full body weight is the goal. Let's get it. Are you boys ready? Are you boys ready? All right, let's go. Oh, nice. Good shoulders. Really good. I've been doing planche on and off for 10 years. I've achieved a lot with it, but I just haven't got that full planche. This full planche I'm going for at the moment, I've been following a program for a little over a year now. Peaked 3 times. This will be the 4th time I'm peaking this week. Gonna see how we go. Optimistic, but I'm thinking at the end of today, I'm either going to be thinking I need stronger shoulders or I need to lose more weight. Getting your warm-up down to not a science, but efficient is best. I think when it's strength, you can get a little bit complacent. Your heart rate never really gets up with strength sets. And I think it's really important to get your heart rate up and blood flowing before you start these strength sets that we're about to do. And in the past, my warm-ups have been pretty inefficient. They just slowly build up to what I'm doing. But that fast pace, hitting all different muscle groups, just has really helped over the last few months. So what I've been doing the last month and a half is the yellow band, so about 17 kilos assistance, 3 sets aiming for 10 seconds. So it's actually a lot longer holds than you would normally train. Because my goal position is body weight for, I would count 2 seconds. I would count 2-3 seconds. I'll take it. That's all I need. So it's been a little bit counterintuitive to go such a long time with so much assistance and then ask myself that body weight attempt with the intensity of that feeling kind of foreign to what I've recently been practicing. These warm-ups, they're going to go like 5 seconds, I would say, because it's more me feeling out the position rather than getting work in at the moment. But the goal is a 2 to 3 second body weight attempt. Felt good. It just felt hard. We're going to go longer rest now. Now that that somewhat counted as a working set, body needs longer to recover in between. So what I think I'll do now is rest, add some accessories, the wrist straps and some sleeves. I'll probably take the shirt off as well. At the very least, just so I can look at body shape as I go into it, because I have pretty strict standards on technique. I want to see that nice rounded upper back. Legs perfectly straight, shoulders, hips, and feet. I mean, if I held less than that, it'd be okay, but I just really don't want to see this kind of breakdown in form, that kind of breakdown in form. I'm a stickler for the technique. Do I go through before a bodyweight planche? Probably if I'm in the right state of mind. I can't approach this relaxed, and I find perhaps, unless I'm with the right training partners, I carry a little bit of like a chill to my sessions. These really need to be psyched up to get. So it's probably just a check. Am I in the right state of mind for this? Because I only get a few attempts, possibly even just one good attempt, and then I'm deloading and waiting to peak again. So the nerves are there because I feel like a lot rides on these. So that is, in a good way, pressure as I go into the set. felt okay. I felt like I captured it for a split second. But am I lacking strength? Or do I need to dial in a little bit more the technique to give myself the advantage? So what I feel like I need to do now is watch the footage, assess what I could have done better, give myself a decent rest, and then go one more time. I had a catch it in. That's super high. Like, that's a great position to be in for planche. But you can see I inevitably will just sink once the feet lift off the ground. I think I need to squeeze the P-bars more, push with the shoulders more, try and squeeze those glutes. Those bent legs were an issue last time I did it as well. It doesn't seem like anything's changed just yet. It's funny because like my videos are pretty jokey and that, but when it comes to this max out attempt for a skill I've worked on for over a year, I'm pretty serious and analytical. All right, I'm gonna move on to some bent arm movements now. So after I do planche, whether it's, I mean, peaking's a bit of an exception, but planche is always the main exercise because the planche is what I want. It's always accompanied by an accessory bent arm strength skill. The reason being the shoulders are a huge factor for your planche, but you can't get quite enough strength stimulus on them purely doing planche. Or at the very least, if you're fatigued from doing straight arm strength, there's always more in the tank doing bent arm. So it's always a selection of either dips, handstand push-up, planche push-up. You could say bench press, but I've never found that to be as beneficial in its translation over to planche. So handstand push-up. Bit of a disappointing session just in the sense of I want perfection, so I want to be able to achieve planche, and today was a peak day, so that would have been the goal of today, is to get my planche. Wasn't there. There's an improvement in position but not in strength, so I think as we debrief on what I did well is I improved the position, but I need to program to either build strength in the position or to lose a little bit of weight so that these positions are not as difficult, and then that's where I think I'll find some success, and also taking it closer to that line of intensity. The yellow band that I used for the last month and a half was great, but it didn't bring me close enough to that line of what a full planche would feel like, and that's where I think we fell short with the current block of programming. So it is a little bit bittersweet to be at this point, but I have heard of people training these strength skills much longer and getting it, so it doesn't demotivate me in the long term. It should actually in this short term push me to make these improvements, and now it's bringing me closer towards planche. Also thought I would just sprinkle at the end some of the benefits outside of just pure full planche that you can see in other times of training, so in my handstand and in some bent arm strength.